Hi all, welcome back to the Faith Heart and Homestead Kitchen. Tonight we are making chicken and dumplings using leftovers from last night. We have all this wonderful chicken from the chickens that we raised. Currently boiling the broth from the carcass, and the dumplings we have in here. We took about a cup and a half of mashed potatoes. There is a little bit of chopped up ham, some corn, 1 egg, and just under a cup of flour, I'd say. I incorporated it with the fork to the point where I could make little balls like this. And when the soup is ready, I'm going to drop them in and cook them in the stew. Stay tuned to see how it goes. So here's our dumpling mix in here. We started out with just under a cup of flour, about a cup and a half of mashed potatoes. There's some chopped up ham, some peaches and cream corn, kosher salt, and a little bit of parsley that I took out of the herb garden. So we want it to be a fairly sticky, doughy texture, but you want to be able to pull it into little balls like this, which we're going to drop into the stew, and they're going to cook in the stew. So now here's the prepped dumplings. I did them all ahead of time. I don't have the luxury of having a cinematographer or cameraman here with me today, and plus I thought it might be boring having too much time doing things like rolling dumplings and chopping onions and whatnot. So they're ready to go into the stew, which is there. So I'm going to drop them all in. They will cook for about 15 minutes with the lid on until they will be about double in size. So they're about the size of a golf ball right now. Guess we'll see how big they get when I'm done. Here we go, dropping dumplings into stew. See, they're a little sticky as you pick them up. You want them to be a little sticky. They're kind of tacky on your fingers, but you don't want them to be stuck to the board. You shouldn't need to put flour down on the board either to stop them from sticking, and no need for parchment or anything like that. So get them all in. I will give them a quick stir so they don't stick to each other in the stew, and then we'll put the lid on and simmer for 15 minutes, and then they should be ready. So there's my just quick stir, but I don't want to get too aggressive with that. So lid goes on, and then we'll let it go for 15 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. Let's lift our lid and see what we got. And there they are. They're floating too, which, from what I understand, they're supposed to do when they're done. FYI, I've never made dumplings before. This was an experiment, something I wanted to give it a try. See what the family thinks of it. So, yeah. Now I could have used maybe some cheddar cheese in there too. Definitely didn't need the ham, but we had it. Didn't need the corn, but we had it. So just adding things in there. Could use Parmesan cheese maybe, seasoning wise. Why not? Some fresh herbs, some basil, some rosemary, some thyme. Whatever you feel like chopping in there. I used parsley, which isn't going to impart a lot of flavor, but it's going to work. It'll improve the visual appeal of it. So there we go. Chicken and dumplings at the homestead. Give us a like and subscribe if you so desire, and we'll see you next time. Bye.